to create, the California Cat Crew and, all this other industry, and went con battling DJs from coast to coast. Went on to, DJ for LL Cool J and all kind of other cats. And so without further ado, we want to see if he's still in the building. We calling DJ Battlecat. Oh, he's in the building.
Listen, I really didn't want to say nothing. But check it out, man. I just want to say, first of all, Jeff, I told you already personally, you did your thing, man. Yeah. Let's give him a round of applause. Yeah. Great. Oh, I like that. Put that on the wall. Hold it. Get that, y'all.
Get that. Bobcat.
Look at that. Look up, Bob. Look up. Yes, sir.
Turn around. Turn this way, Bob.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
How about looking this way, right there in this camera, right there? Oh, right there.
Rhythm rock. You got it, Matthew?
I got it.
Yeah, I don't really want to say a lot, man. I just want to always big up my big homie Egypt. Because Egypt and Chris the Glove and a lot of guys was out there, man, DJing. But Egypt was my mentor. He's like our Grandmaster Flash. Roger Clayton is our Cool Herc and African Bambaataa. You too, Lonzo. I'm giving you yours. But I'm just happy to see that we all can come together like this, because the millennials need to learn from us. Yeah, right. Because, it was a collaborative effort, as everybody in the building already know. Street promotions, all that started from us. Scotty D just left, Grandpa. But I just want to say, man, I'm just thankful, man, to be able to be a part of Uncle Jam's. We learned a lot from Roger Clayton, doing all of the lunch dances. The World on Wheels, Skateland, all the schools, all the way up to the sports arena. But, Battlecat, Kitty Cat, Dr. Scratch Cat, all the cats, Wildcat, the Tony G. There's a lot of DJs that don't get the right recognition. You know what I'm saying? Jammin' Gemini. A lot of times people talk about K-Day, and they don't talk about how the party promoters were the ones that ushered in the sound for K-Day. And so I just want to acknowledge that. And I want everybody to get on their IG and let everybody know it was Roger Clayton's brainchild. And it was Uncle Jam's Army, Wrecking Crew, and the party promoters, and all of what the kids was listening to that created that West Coast culture.
Yes.
Are we in agreement?
Yes.
That's what's up. Uncle Jam's Army for life.
Give it up to DJ Battlecat. Yeah, we gonna keep this going. Matter of fact, we gonna keep this in the Cat family. Member of the California Cat Crew. Man, we talking about the contributions, man. I been knowing this cat since we was like running through the streets back in the days when we teenagers and all that. But I gotta bring him back from the wheels of steel. His contributions as far as production from Snoop Dogg to the East Siders and all that. We want to give it up without further ado we ain't got no platform, but it's for DJ Battlecat.
Y'all give yourselves a round of applause, for real. Being fans, being real ones, being supporters, being the navigation to the young youth, as well as keeping us inspired. I'm so grateful and humbled by everyone who have made this day happen. I like to give God all his. That's it though. That's it, He got it, that's it. So anyway, what Uncle Jam Army did for me was made me want to go back to school. I'm not even gonna lie. Uncle Edwin, I said that right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. He stayed 5 blocks from me, not knowing that he was one of the founders as well with this whole movement, and provided the system for such incredible events timeless events we can't even just say all in one breath. But he said, look, young fella, I know Clayton didn't give you the opportunity, but if you really want to get it together, he said, get your grades right. He said, go get your grades right, you can become a music people member. And so I didn't become a member because I was pushing hard to get my grades right so I can understand what I'm reading and how to count my money and how to take care of business and being proper on time. So I want to give a shout out to that man and Roger Clayton for doing that. That's what they did for me. They made me go get the education so I can be aware of how to present myself. We talk about DJ etiquette. We talk about personality. We talk about showing up on time. I want to give a shout out to Bobcat as well because he came to my house one time to become a member. But the test was, hey, I need some records. What you got? Mom's let me bring the crate to the living room door. Gave him the crate. The crate held him down. He came back and said, bro, I like you. I respect you. And the fact that your mom's behind you and let you come out and bring the records, you down with me. And that I just ran with that, you know what I'm saying? Because gangbang was at an all-time high. And I was real slim and close to either becoming that, and Bob and everyone just said, no, don't do that, come here. Whenever you can, we'll lend you some turntables and some time to come get your craft work. Your craft and everything right, and you can come play with us. Now let me give you fast forward to another story. Finally, I become this great producer later. So I understand the art of making music and making quality music so people can play with the best content that represents real culture and family and structure from where we come from as human beings. So we at Lakewood at the IHOP. It's me, Egypt, and Roger. This is the first time they ever laid eyes on me as far as on turntables. You know, I see you, Lonzo, because he ain't playing with me. I'm gonna go back to hit the grand finale though. They ain't never seen me play. G'd Up was already out at that time. Y'all already know what that's about. The East Side, it was going. Yeah. But this was the first time they gave me opportunity to be heard and seen with them. So, like Bobcat taught me, anyone let you play, grab the right records, keep them in order, program them, play them. I did just that. And when I tell you, when I finished, I looked back at Roger in Egypt and they were smiling, grinning like little kids, like, I can't believe this little nigga, skinny, ashy little nigga, used to be at my record store, begging to get in, not knowing if he gang banging and none of that. He really turned out to be the shit. And that won me over right there. And I said, look, I know Uncle Jam Homie is not as present as it should be, but I will be honored to be a member some kind of way. Whatever I need to do, please give me that opportunity. And he granted me that. So when you see Roger on that Facebook and Instagram with that Chicago Bull, that's him playing on my set that day with Egypt side by side. So I got one more story. I like to give this shout out to this dude right here because it was around the time I became a KD mix master as well. This dude, him and Greg Mack gave me an opportunity, but this dude, Lonzo, was crazy. He didn't care where you was from. As long as you respect him and where he was, he'll give you the time of the day. This is the day when Dre came in, grabbed his turntables to leave to go form the wrecking crew. the NWA. They were still cordial and cool, which was incredible. I didn't even know that the event was going on. That's what was transpiring while I was coming through. So Lonzo gave me opportunity to become a world-class wrecking crew member. So it might seem like I'm being a trader from different crews, but you gotta understand, it is a blessing to be able to be accepted on all these platforms. So I've never been on tour before.
That's right.
This brother said, Cat, come on, boy, let's go. Wow. And I've been with him and everyone since day one. So this family right here, man, you guys is crazy. Crystal Blood, DJ Red. Oh, wow. Oh, that's the last, but not that's, listen, I'm gonna say this right here. 1979, my 6th grade graduation. Never seen turntables, heard turntables do anything in my life. Not like that. I go to my graduation. At that time, I was pop locking. You feel me? Getting it in. My mama wanted to see me dance. I wouldn't dance. Why? because this reggae went shake, 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 ooh, ooh, and it was over. My mama actually wanted to put me on punishment because I will pop lock for her, but what little did she know is this was going to be a life changer for her son, to be an extension of greatness. And Uncle Jam, I mean, everyone in here, World Class Written Crew, KD Mix Masters, everyone, our California Cat Crew, thank you for being big brothers and uncles and forefathers on my DNA. God bless. Thank you. General Jeffrey, the best.
Give it up for DJ Battlecat. A quick word from Edwin.
Hey, you guys having a good time today? Yeah. Hey, listen, we need to make a quick announcement. We have some real big celebrities in the house, some people who are behind the scenes also. I don't know if you know Matthew McDaniel. If you've seen Straight Outta Compton or The Defiant Ones,